So, hello and welcome, guys, to episode 1 of me clearing $6,000 one step challenge of for traders. In here, I will show you each and every trades that I have taken and in order to pass the account. So, right now, we are overall in $106 in profit, and I've taken overall 4 trades. Two trades were taken on the 23rd, today is 27th, and two trades were taken today. So, I'll just go through the trades that were taken, and yeah, so this is the episode 1, and most likely I will continue this. Before also I was doing something and like how to get funded, and I was doing a journey, but there I was doing all the trade recap. So like in a way I'm going to be doing the same thing, and the only thing that is different is here I'll be taking higher time frame trades mostly, and also some trades which will include uh, futures. Okay, so I will explain everything whatever I will take and all. But so the funded next account which I have, which is in the second phase, that only I will use for forex. And today I had taken the trade. So this was the trade of the today's funded next. I made around 2.2 to 2.76 something RR. I have already posted the video. If you have not seen it, you can go and check it out. But this today's video is not about that. Today is about this road to clearing this account. I will update everything, whether I pass this account, I fail this account, whatever happens. Still, let's see whatever happens. And well, let's just jump right into the trades. If you can see here, I'll just show you the executions and all. Also you can see execution, like I don't need to show and all that, but here if you see in the 23rd I had taken two trades and I have put both of the trades in the journal. First I will just show you the execution. If you see here, this was the execution 0.30. This was a, I think so this is both were a break-even trade, or I think so this Euro USD was a mini loss, and this US 100 was a break-even trade. This was a mini small loss, and this was a break-even trade. Okay, so if you go to the trading journal, I have not journaled the two trades I have taken today. These two trades I have not journaled it yet, so I'll just print the journal after I finish making this video. Okay, so if you see these two trades, I'll just quickly explain both of the trades. So while I was taking this trade, I didn't think that I'm going to be making any series and all that. But since it has been 3 4 days since I'm thinking I'll just why not make this into a series. So after a while, I can just, what do you say? Yeah, I can just look at this video for a like a journal type. Okay, so going on to if you see 23rd, so 23rd, I've already made that video. If you have not watched it, you can go and check it out. This was the trade here. I've explained everything here. This was the trade. I think that this was a break-even trade as well. I don't remember quite nicely. This was, okay, so this was the 15-minute FBG. Here I was supposed to put my stop loss to break even, but I had to do my stop loss to this low and I got stopped out. So if I show you the trades while I had taken that, it will be something like this. So I'll jump right into the explanation. I've already made the two videos in Q and Euro USD. Both of them are there, so I'll not explain them in detail, but just a quick touch up because I'm starting a new series and of this account, so I need to explain all the trades and all happened here. So this was the trade here. Basically, what had happened was inside the 15-minute FBG, we didn't take in Asian high till that time. We swept hourly high. We got a slight rejection to the downside. We had a 15-minute FBG, which I used my second playbook, which is the high time frame FBG manipulation. We did get a liquidity sweep of the external. I was using this 1 minute as external. Then we got a manipulation. Then we got to change the state with displacement, and I took my entry here. Oh, that was the entry, and after it went a little bit high, it got it came back here. The main thing was overall there was the draw on liquidity. I had like out of 5 trades, 2 or 3 trades, like the still my problem is like it is very difficult to identify the draw on liquidity, like collect draw on liquidity. Okay, so that was the two problem that had happened, and it had finally made it at loss, but technically it was a break even trade if I put my stop loss to break even after the 15 minute FBG was ran through here. So here I would have my stop loss to break even, but here there was no low hanging fruit taken, so that's why I didn't do anything. So now let's go on to the second. The second trade also I have explained made the full video on this channel. I'll just show the quickly. You see this was the same NQ US 50. This was the same as that. What the here same trade. Okay, so I'll just show you that what happened and all that. This was the trade. Overall, we was in a bullish FBG and the market. This was again using the second playbook. We came here, we took the London high. This was in the New York session. So in futures, I'm trading New York session and it is what do you say 9:30 a.m. open New York. So yeah, following that, we had a nice London high was taken. So market opened here somewhere. If you see 9:30, the market first. If you see, if I zoom here, you see my crosshair. The market came, took this previous day gap. It rejected that. Now many people here started shorting the market. They were thinking that we can either uh, go below after taking the previous day gap. But there was this 1 hour FBG which was the nearest draw. So both of them got ran through to the upside. Then I was confident that the London high was the clear bias. So here we didn't get any pullback for the entry, but the market went up and took the liquidity here. This here London high was taken. Then I was hoping for a the overall bias was kind of bearish, and the market did form a high. It took that it formed an intimate high. It took that high. Then we got a change in the state and pull back to the change in the state. Actually, I was supposed to enter here. Like as I pressed the enter, the market just shot up and I got entry here. So after that, what happened? If you see here, the market just slid right into here. Here I put my stop loss to break even. This was the series of candle which took the London high. So I put my this was a low hanging fruit if you say it like that. So this 1 minute FBG was also rejecting quite a lot. So I thought that here could be like here I was initially planning here would be my first entry. So if this entry was valid, then stop loss would be here. My take profit would be here. This will be easily 1 to 1.2, 1.3 trade. So here would be the end. But that didn't happen. I put my stop loss to break even. And I was initially thinking that the market can come directly to the 1 hour FBG and it can retest something do like that. But that didn't happen. And the market just stopped me out at break even. Okay. This was the overall trade. The overall trade, everything. Now here also, I had almost forgotten to explain that here was a bullish, sorry, bearish FBG, which had completely missed. Oh, this bearish FBG after London highs had been taken, a bearish 15-minute FBG was present, which I had completely missed. And here would be my like I would have booked my take profit here, and here would have been second trade. If you see here, this is the external high. External high gets taken, then we go into the low. I cannot zoom here. So if you see, just try to follow the crosshair. If you see the crosshair, so this is the external high. External high gets taken. Then we form another high. That high gets manipulated. So this is the internal sweep. Then we got a change in the state. So here would be in the second entry. Oh, this would have been the second entry. Let's see if I put the link here. I don't think so. I put the link. But here would be the second entry after the change the state in the 30-second time frame, and here would be the stop loss. So this will be done easily targeting this buy side liquidity, and hence all of this was low resistance liquidity. Okay, so everything would have been taken in a single run. I had completely missed this. I don't know how. Like it is very like what is casually that I have missed this, and it was my mistake technically. Here would have been the first trade exit, and then I would have thought of a second trade because the 15-minute FBG was present here, and we did get a sweep also. Like everything happened inside the model. This was see, if this trade I would not have taken, this would have been the trade. But I had completely missed 15-minute FBG. After this trade has been done, and I saw PV Blake's or Patrick, I don't know which YouTube video, and I saw he took the I think so Blake only he took the trade. And I was saying what this is the same model I was trading there. So that was the like mistake that had happened. So yeah, that covers both of those trades which happened on there. This was like both of us break even. This was technically break even, and I put my stop loss to here. If you see, I put my stop loss to here this side. this high or this I don't know which. So at this break even point, I put my stop loss to this, so it got stopped. Overall, my stop loss was somewhere around $50 or something like that. So yeah, that covers both the trades. Now let's head on to the this today's trade. Today's 27th of October. Okay. So first trade was GBP NZD. Let's quickly jump right to the trade. So the GBP NZD trade was mainly based on, I'll explain quickly what was based. If we see the daily opening gap, we had a massive opening gap here, which I thought that most likely it will get filled within the London session, okay? But that didn't happen, and we ended up selling way lower. So after we got a break of structure here, this was technically a 5 minute change in the state. So we were also rejecting this paid value area which had marked out in the previous zone, and there was also a sentiment which I'm not going to show which I use here. Many sentiment which I was using here that helped me to identify the overall bias of this trade. And then I, after the change in the state, we got a slight pullback and I had entered my trade, and this was a break even point. So mostly I thought that this all are low resistance liquidity, but all this can be like rejected to the top here, but that didn't happen, and the market just ran through here and it eventually came to this point, and I had put my stop loss to break even, and it got hit within here. Overall my target was this because the market had opened here. We see here the market 2:30 a.m. here. I don't know what the happened here. So yeah, this is the trade. It was very simple. I didn't use many multiple. See, I think so. If you if you are very new and want to identify a very simple strategy, that will be like liquidity sweep, withdraw liquidity, and also market trend. Like now, which I'm going to be using is very simple. Like if you are trading in the market with trend, now use that trend. Let's say trend becomes your 30%. 30% becomes your, sorry, 30% is trend, 30% is technical analysis, and the rest keep it up to fundamental analysis. So checking the news, what are the New Zealand dollar doing, what are the pound doing, check their unemployment claims data, check their NFP, labor, everything you can search it up and see it in ChatGPT. My overall stop loss was here. So yeah, this was the trade, and technically I put my stop loss to break even, so it didn't matter that much. Yeah, that was, it was simple as that. There was nothing I didn't think. I was thinking maybe let's say to say different things, but whatever I used to see the trade, I just used that and took the trade, and overall it went to break even. So here also I was expecting a second trade, but I didn't take it. It was the 1 hour, 1 hour. Somewhere around here I was hoping for an entry here, but I didn't enter because overall this gap has been filled, but this high has not been taken yet. So I think it made a double high, double bottom, double top. So yeah, I'll just keep it to there, and this was overall trade. So if you see, I've separated all the pairs and all that, and I just single out the four pairs I want to trade for the day, and I just take the trade. This is the first trade I had taken around. See here around 11 is something like that. I had taken the trade. When did I take this trade? 11:33. The second trade was 4:56, just half an hour before I went to cut my hair. So this is the second trade. This trade played out very nicely. Overall, I'll show you what my main criteria for this trade. There is daily FVG. This was external. It created a double bottom and it got swept here. Then we didn't get any rejection to the top side, and we did sweep this liquidity, which guarantees that the market can come to the third time to retest the daily FVG, which it did for the third time. And I'll just remove this. It was very difficult to see, but I'll just say it in words that I had used a multiple what do you say, equilibrium to calculate where I should get my entry, and here is my entry. This is basically the liquidity sweep. The market had created a low, external sweep, internal manipulation, changing the state. If you see, series of turn close candle was waiting for a market to close above this. It did close above this, but this area the market was having very difficult position closing here. But after we did get a slight display, sorry, rejection from here. If you see here, I had marked out a 15-minute FBG. After this got close to downside here, I was hoping like for like around 5 to 10 minutes, I had thought that maybe we are going to sell lower to like forward of the daily ABG, but that didn't happen. I went and checked the sentiment. It showed that perfectly it can play in my direction. The sentiment data which I use, it is very simple to see, but to identify which way the market is going, that is very difficult. Which I have like very nicely identified, and overall this was the trade, and I took the take profit here only. The market did go all the way here. To see here, this is what 2.47. Okay, so I don't think so all that happened. I got around 2.27, and here I basically booked my 2.1 is to 1.2 trade. And yeah, simply I'll just show you the execution as well. So where was the execution? So I'll just show the screenshot while I taken the trade. All happened very fast. So yeah, to see here, I don't think this was the trade, I think. Yes, this is the trade. If you can see, it played out very nicely and very quickly. And yeah, execution is here only. This is the trade. I cannot take this trade here. This is simple only. I'm just refresh it. Yeah, this was the execution and everything. And yeah, overall, nothing surprising had happened here. Overall, I think this is my low hanging fruit, but after this IBG it started rejecting here. If you see, many times has happened to me, like which I identify clear though. Now, if you see this much area till this IBG, let me now close it. So till this area is confirmed that the market wants to go. Now, after this, I don't know what the market wants to do. It definitely can go and balance the liquidity higher, but this much was guaranteed. So I just took my take profit there, not nothing much, nothing more. So yeah, that was the overall trade. Both the trades I have explained now. Let's see going on to this week. If I do take any more trades, I will most likely explain it here. So yeah, looking forward to let's whatever. So today I'm not going to be taking any more trades. I was thinking maybe I can start a journal, what you say, like analyzing some more pairs and all, but that will be just over complicating things. I had taken one trade in Forex, two trades in no sorry, two trades high time frame. One I had taken intraday, which I've already explained, which I'll show you quickly. This was today's trade, so in the beginning only. This was today's trade, so it can happen perfectly. I bottom tick this one for which this is the Asian low. It formed a bottom, then it took this liquidity. We got a manipulation, internal second sweep. Then we got nice up close candle, and see after this candle closed so bullish, I went on to the lower time frame, and it gave a quick rejection. In there, I knew like I have like this thing. I understand how this comes to experience. Like many times I've seen as I enter the market, if the market wants to go in my direction, it gives a little bit pullback very fast and it just whips it. As the market came here, I just pressed the buy button. I didn't like I entered one lot, but overall, if I had entered here, the one lot would have been risking $60. But here I would have entered like two lots, so it would have balanced out the position, and I would made nice money here. But that didn't happen. Like I didn't have time. If I would have changed to two lots, then the market would have just vanished, and my entry would be here. But technically, the trade did went higher, but that bottom tick I would have not done. So the bottom tick it does not matter to that level, but for me, I have seen multiple times the market just runs up and does whatever it wants. So yeah, that was the trade, and that's kind of it for this video. Overall, let's see how this week goes. And use the 25-minute. Technically, three are win. This is a win. Like break even, I count as a win only because once I have minus the risk area, then technically it counts as a win only. So if you see here, this is quite nice. Average looting 36, average winning 26. So yeah, that's about it for this video. And bye bye. Take care. Let's see what happens. You see, if you're seeing this video anytime within this week and you want daily like live analysis and all that, if you want to do it together, you can join the Discord. My Discord link is not provided in the description, but you can click my profile and see, click the what do you say, click the channel and you can see the video, sorry, link tree, and there my Telegram Discord, everything is there. Yeah, that's about it for this video. Bye bye. Take care.